Okay, let me explain some reasoning on why I don't use my pinpoint button and why I rotate on my targets. So I'll rotate 45 degrees on this target and listen to it. Sounds good this way. It actually doesn't sound good anyway, but this is a junky target to me. I'm getting multi-tones there. I'm getting a low, I'm getting a grunt, and I'm getting a mid-tone right there. Like a really crackly tone. So I'm getting the best tone from right there. Right there, okay? That little spot right there. You know, back here I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting much over there, but I'm getting the most stable tone right there. And now I rotate on it, and I'm still looking at that center right there. I don't look at my detector because I'm concentrating right where that target I think it's at. And then I rotate on it. And I'll rotate on it, and I'm not going to use my pinpoint button. Very rarely will I use my pinpoint button because this happens. I dig around a lot of trash. So there's a lot of trash in this area. And if you're digging in a spot where you can use your pinpointer, use your pinpoint feature on the Simplex, you're probably not going to find that much good stuff, right? Because you're going to find the best stuff where there's trash. I've said that hundreds, probably thousands of times in my videos. If you're digging around a lot of trash, that pinpoint button is absolutely 100% useless. Even if I try to pinpoint it right here, it could be anywhere in this general area right here, right? And I'm not going to dig a hole that big. So I need to use my pinpointer and isolate that target. It still sounds junky too, but at least I'm getting some numbers, or at least I'm getting a tone. If you get a solid tone this way, and those tones just grunt at you, no more high tones this way, it's gonna be a nail. This one's a trashy target, right? It's a trashy target because I can't pinpoint it very good, but I'm still gonna dig this one out. And you make a lot less of a mess using a shovel than a hand digger, right? If you can get away with using a shovel, get a shovel that's gonna perform. And I think this shovel, the Phoenix Predator, Predator Phoenix shovel is the design of the shovel is far superior to any shovel that I've ever owned in my life. It's designed for metal detecting, right? It was designed by a detectorist, and for many years he's been perfecting shovels, right? And this shovel is perfect, man. It digs a perfect round plug. So it was off the side a little bit, and that's usually junk. You know, it's gonna be off the side, it's gonna be some junk, or I'm hoping it's some jewelry. Right there, on the edge of my plug there, it's a pencil eraser. So I make a lot less of a mess when I spend that time rotating on the target. If I just hear a target and I just dig it up, or if you pinpoint it, you're gonna be a long way off, and then you're gonna have to dig out the sidewall, and then to extract that dirt out of there to get down that target, you're pulling up dirt on the grass here, and that makes kind of a mess, right? And when you have a shovel that can dig a perfect plug, you know exactly how that puzzle piece fits back in there. You know exactly which way it goes, just like that. And the less mess that you make, the more targets that you can extract out per day, because you're not cleaning up your mess. You're not taking that extra 30 seconds to clean up your mess. And that 30 seconds can be 30 seconds more that you can be actually detecting and getting something good. So you have a lot better chance at getting something good if you're digging out more targets per day. Sure, you might be digging a lot more trashier targets. That's what I'm talking about. See, I'm not going to pinpoint it. See, doesn't even work. So about 80% of the time that I use that pinpoint button there, it's not gonna work when I push that button, right? Because I'm in too much trash, or it just does this. So I know it's in this general area, so I'm not gonna dig a hole that big. I wanna pinpoint it. I wanna use the detector to pinpoint it, not that pinpoint button. Sounds like a pull tab about right there. And I didn't even look at my screen. It sounds like a pull tab about 2 inches deep, or maybe some foil, probably some foil. Or another pencil eraser, because I'm next to school. It's a little teeny bit deeper. It's right on the surface of that hole there. Right here. Right there. So the more you use that pinpoint button, the more you're gonna struggle, right? You wanna learn how to detect a lot faster to get more targets out per day, right? It's right there. It's right in here. No, didn't quite get it out. It's a little teeny bit deeper. Is it a nickel? What the heck is that, man? Oh, it's just some hard ground. Okay, it's right here. Right there. It's a nickel. That's good. And it is not a B nickel. It's not a B nickel. But it's another crunchy, wasted nickel. 1954 nickel. And I've hunted this strip here dozens of times. I found silver, I found B nickels, I found Wheaties, I found Indian heads along this edge of the school here. And I found a silver ring down there on the corner last year. I found just another nickel just a few more minutes ago. But those scratchy targets, those trashy targets can be nickels with the Simplex sometimes. And even when nickels are deep, that other nickel that I got this morning, or just a few minutes ago, that one was reading the 80s, and it was really scratchy. I didn't think it was gonna be a nickel, but it was super deep. See how I didn't have to excavate any dirt out of there, out of the hole onto the grass, so I didn't take that much time cleaning up my mess, so I can be digging, not cleaning up my mess. These Simplexes are wicked deadly on nickels, man. They really like nickels, man. And nickels are in the same range as gold rings. Most of the gold rings that I've found with the Simplex, I think I found 3 or 4 of them in the last year. They sound just like nickels. Just like nickels, right? And if they're good at nickels, they're good at gold. That's junk. It's giving me a lot of just loud grunts to it. Something really big there. And I can tell because I lift my coil off the ground about a foot and I'm still hitting it. And it's grunting big time at me. See, it's going womp, womp, womp. That's junk. If it goes bump, bump, bump like that, that's a good signal that you want to get out. Okay, I'm gonna go next to the curb strip over here. There's a pull tab right on the surface. I'm gonna grab it because I don't want it sinking down the ground. I spend that much less time digging, extracting the target out before it starts sinking than digging it up. So I will be coming back to this site. Like I said, I've dug lots of stuff from this curb strip here. There's a really chunky one here. This can be roots. Too many roots. Too many roots right there. This tree has hideous roots on it. I remember I was here digging here last time. The last time I came here, and I extracted a penny out of here, and it took me about 15 minutes to get the penny out. I think it was in this same tree right here. Yeah, that was a tough extraction. See, I'm always rotating on the targets. I'm just listening to it. And I'm looking at the ground. I'm not looking at my detector.
Meet me halfway. At the tree, dog.
Probably roots right here. Oh yeah, the roots are really super bad right here. But I'm definitely taking this one out, man. It may take me a while to get this one out, but it sounds really good, man. Oh, these roots are just horrible at this tree. But this could be a silver coin right here. It could be a silver coin. I didn't dig big enough hole here because it's gonna be deep. I think it's gonna be super, super deep. Probably might not be able to get this one out even because it's just so deep. It's gonna be under that root right there. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Just gonna test the waters here, just a little bit. I may have been off on it. Okay, it could be a silver coin, man. It could be $50 too. No, it's not $50. Yeah, this pinpointer thing, man. The head of this MI4 is just huge, man. So it just can knock it in between the roots. There are just so many features of this TRX pinpointer that I really like, man. So it is off the side, but there's a lot of roots in there, so it might just take me a little while to get this one out. It's straight down right here. Oh man, dude, it is really in those roots, man. Oh man, that sucks big time because there's a huge root right here, a big burl right here. See that? Man, hope I don't destroy it if it is a silver. Oh, I think I feel something in there. Is it a nail? Oh, that's blasphemous. 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 Oh, it isn't. No, it's not. It's a bullet. No, it's an electrical connector. I was reading up high, man, for electrical connector. That's crazy. But I don't think that'll be reading up in the 90s like that, man. I think something else is down there. So I'll cover that hole back up and see if something else is still in there. Nope. It was an electrical connector, man. Reading up 90, man. Solid, too. That thing sounded scrumptious. See, I'm cleaning up my mess. But it wasn't too much of a mess. I need to squash it down a little more there. Let's see if we can smack an Indian out here. I haven't had an Indian in a while. It's been a sprinkler head right there. And I'm gonna get away from these roots, man. These roots are just horrible. Not a solid tone at all, so I'm not gonna dig that one up. It's nice and smooth. A little bit harder to pinpoint. Kids messing around. See how this stuff gets that deep? It's just beyond me, man. How plastic gets that deep in the ground. Right? And that's not what I was going for. I'm going for something else here. Hopefully it's something really old, man. My battery's just about dead in my pinpointer, so. Come on, baby. Maybe something good here, some foil? Or a pencil eraser or something? And some foil right on the surface, right there. Near the surface.